I am light 144. Spirit has a message for you. I'm getting that you have a question about someone very close to you. You're not sure which direction to take, and Spirit is going to give you some answers. What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know about the person in mind? What does the collective need to know about the person in mind? Well, that flipped out pretty quick. You saw me shuffle for a long time. So these kind of situations can be very sensitive topics, very sensitive situations, okay? Especially when all relationships start off with, you know, that beautiful, intense flow between hearts, you know, heart to heart. That passion, that love, the feeling that we feel when we are in the vibrational frequency of love with another. And you think, when you find this in another, that this is it, it's going to be what you've always wanted, a reciprocal flow of love, of trust, of understanding, of respect, of honor, of friendship. Now, in relationships, people grow individually and together. And there's nothing wrong with being different to your spouse, to your partner, because that creates a balance, right? You don't have to be the same with everything. Opposites attract and creates wholeness. So when we get into these relationships, especially marriage, and things start to go bad. You start to question the relationship. You start to question the connection. You start to question yourself. You start to question the other. You start getting paranoid, and nasty things can start to happen. But you have to remember, there was a time when you came together in divine union. I'm not a believer of throwing something away when you think it's broken. I'm a believer on building and getting to know the other and making sure that we work through our differences and we always come back together. We might go off and have our own individual experiences as we expand and evolve, but that love, that true innocent love, the reason why we come together in the first place, is always there. And we picked this person for a good reason. Especially if you got married, you know, I'm a big believer in sorting it out. Because unless something really, really bad has happened where they have abused your trust and they have abused you in any kind of way, mentally, emotionally, they have cheated or anything like that, I always feel like if you come together in the first place and you love this person with all of your heart, that you should work on sorting it out. Understanding that we are all different. But when you love someone, especially when you're at the stage of marriage, that you work on it and deepen your connection. Because that is the most beautiful gift from God, to find yourself in another. If you were married before you found that balance within yourself, before you found that self-love within yourself and balanced out the masculine and feminine within yourself, if you got married before you found yourself, it's a little bit harder because you will go through this evolution of evolving, and sometimes it feels like the other just doesn't get it and they are not growing with you. But everybody has their own time frame and everybody has their own experience to be had. But when you love someone respectfully, purely, innocently, you want the best for them. And if that so happens to turn out that it's better for you not to be together, then so be it. But I don't believe in just throwing something away as soon as something bad happens. I don't believe that at all. I'm a traditional, old school, respect, love, support, understand that everyone's different. Okay? Spirit is showing me that a lot of you might be going through this energy because you are all evolving. Sometimes it can feel like our partner just doesn't get us, like we headbutt because we're going through our own stuff. But just remember why you came together to start off with. Sometimes these people are lessons in our life and they come to show us all aspects so that we can grow. But there is a purity in marriage, in this sacred bond. And if you chose to take that step, you need to go back to the start and remember, put all your crap aside and put all their stuff aside and have a good look of how far you've come and what you've gone through, and you should be best friends at the end of the day. Lovers, best friends, partners, husband and wife, soulmates, wife and wife, whatever it looks like to you. Take the time to remember. Don't be quick to anger and fight. Everyone is going through their own stuff. And is it worth throwing away such beautiful experience? And even the not so beautiful, it makes the connection more divine. That one other that always has your back no matter what. So in the end, you need to work out what is best for you and your partner. And take the steps accordingly. Don't make yourself sick with worry and fighting. Have a beautiful, heart-centered conversation. And remember the love. in the highest light.